Does it feel like it's gone fast?
Yeah, way too fast. My mom and I were talking about it last night. She was like, it feels like you got drafted yesterday. So to be able to be at this point is truly a blessing. I'm looking forward to finishing strong this coming Sunday and then adding to it next year.
And certainly you have preconceived notions, I would guess, of what it may be like. What was the biggest surprise as a rookie in the NFL? Something that people tell you about, or maybe you think you know, but you don't know until you get here.
It's a lot more fun than you think, you know. Talking to some of the older guys who will come back at Bama, they just be like, hey, it's more of a business. It's more come and do your work and you leave. But I feel like here it's truly a family feel. So I'm very blessed to be a part of this organization.
Yeah, I know you talked to a lot of older guys in the offensive line of Bama that, J.Z. Latham, guys like that, that give you a lot of insight. I guess, when did you realize, oh, wait, this is fun? That, hey, this is, it's a business, sure, but it's fun.
Oh, week one. I just love playing football.
Yeah. Was there a moment where in the game you're like, oh, man, okay, now I get it. This is fun?
Just coming out the tunnel. Like just being in enemy territory. Playing against the reigning Super Bowl champs, that was pretty cool. So it was a whole lot of fun.
How do you think the run game has done this year? Javonte with all of his yards and just overall so many more touchdowns than previous seasons before you got here.
I feel like it's gone well. I feel like we definitely made a lot of improvements as the year has gone along. The more chemistry we developed as an offensive line and the offense. I still feel like we left a lot of yards out there, but that's what the offseason is for, to really look and reflect and see where we can be better, because I feel like we can definitely run the ball a lot better than what we have.
Do you have any? Go ahead.
The comment that you made right after you were drafted that went so viral about seeing the love for the game drain out of somebody's eyes. Obviously, doing that to an NFL opponent is a little bit of a different challenge. Any moments over the course of your rookie year where you can think back, hey, I was really dogging this guy, I was making that happen, and how much harder was it to make that kind of thing happen in the NFL?
Yeah, it happened a couple times this year. I don't want to name names, but I just feel like my presence out there, me being dominant, me being out there, being nasty, being physical, playing through the whistle. I feel like that's just who I am, week in and week out, game in and game out. So just always having that mindset is what's going to allow me to have that edge on the field.
Yeah, definitely naming names, not the What was the personal joy for you in being able to prove to yourself that you could do that at this level too?
It was great because the thing that goes in your head, one of the first things that come in your head when you're drafted 12th is be like, oh damn, I don't want to be a bust. You know what I mean? So I'm just coming out and having a what I would call a decent start to my NFL career. Just looking forward to finishing strong on Sunday and then just going into the lab this offseason, improving and coming back a much better player.
Yeah, before the draft, you're training for the combine, you're training for interviews. It's so much stuff that's also not really football related. Mm-hmm. Now you're gonna have a full off season. How excited are you for just to hone in on that stuff, get in the lab, as you said?
No, yeah, I'm very excited to get in the lab. That's one of the perks about being here in Dallas. I get to train with Duke. He was my trainer throughout the combine. I worked with him before that as well. So being able to just really go right down the street to get some good training in is going to be crucial to my success.
Do you guys already have plans to meet up already after the season?
We haven't spoken about it, but it's not something that we got to speak about. The relationship is already there.
Anything you feel like is top of mind for you? Hey, I really need to work on X.
I had some problems with both my ankles this year, so really just strengthening my ankles. I hate missing time. That was that was probably the roughest time for me throughout the season, missing those 3 games. And I want to make sure that I'm on the field as much as possible because that's a responsibility and a duty that I have to my teammates in this organization. So just really focusing on strengthening my ankle so that's not a problem in the future.
What's it been like these last few weeks opening holes for a guy like Malik Davis, who I know you didn't know before he got here, but he's kind of, been a bit of a roller coaster for his career, but it sounds like it's, having a nice ending to this season for him.
Yeah, I love blocking from Malik. He runs hard, he's very attentive, and he cares when it comes to pass protection, and that's how you tell the true heart of a running back. Of course, you're a running back, you want to run the ball, you're not worried about pass protection, but to the ones that are different, the ones that really care, the ones that you want to block a little extra hard for, care about pass protection, he's one of those guys. So I'm just very glad to see him have a great game this past weekend.
Visor on your helmet?
I do.
How they poke your eye?
Well, it was I had my helmet turned to the side. Someone had a face mask me, and then while my helmet was to the side, another player ran up and hit me. So the pressure from my earpiece or whatever was on my face, and that's how that happened.
Was it on a run or?
It was a run, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And they didn't call it face mask.
Yeah, I went back home. I was like, I should report this. I was like, Yeah.
What about this week? Can you go or
I'm hoping I could go. I want to go, so we'll see.
All right. Can you? How good can you see out of the eye right now?
I can see.
Okay.
I can see well.
Who's never seen your sunglasses before, so that's why.
Yeah. I got to keep them on right now.
To hit 100 yards, it's a different milestone. What did that mean to you to be able to say, hey, I've rushed for 100 yards in a game in the NFL?
Man, it's a great feeling. Like I said, like to be able to just show, my peers, my teammates and the coaches, like I said, I am who I am, and proving it to myself. And, it all comes from God. I pray for a lot of the stuff that's happening now. And like I said before, it's a great feeling when you're able to prove it to your peers and coaches.
Dak talked about it after the game. He said that he was kind of telling you in the
Yeah.
huddle that you were close. So did you realize how close you were?
I didn't know at all until he told me in the huddle. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get this. So even when my eye got hurt, I'm like, I got to stay in the game. He just put that in my head. I'm like, I can't come out. Yeah.
Malik, we were talking with Tyler Booker a little bit ago, and he was saying that there's so much satisfaction among the O-line blocking and paving the way for you to get your 100 because of what you do in pass protection and things like that. Of course, he's only been with you for 1 year. Other guys here have been with you longer. But when did you feel like you earned the trust of your teammates and coaches?
I've always felt like I earned the trust just from the way I come in every day, besides what's happening on Sundays, but how I carry myself as not just a football player, but as a person, and how I come in every day and handle my business.
And then also the work on teams and stuff that you've done in the past. Is
Right.
that part of it? I think that
That's a huge
people
part.
think that running back, you're running the ball. They don't think about all of the other
Well, I'll
things.
say for the people who don't know, special teams is a huge reason that I'm here, and it's a huge reason that a lot of players in the NFL get that opportunity to show what they can do on offense or defense.
From a running back's perspective, what do you make of Tyler Booker?
Oh, he's great. He's a great player. He's a dog. He's vocal. He's always I can always hear him talking, and I love that about him.
Did you ever think, start of the year, given how the year started, coming back at training camp and things like that you would end up with a game like you had last week?
I prayed for it. So, I can't say that I didn't see it coming because I prayed for it. I asked God. I told him this is what I want to do, and it's happening.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.